What's up, guys? Before we start the episode, I wanted to mention something that's very important to me. My girlfriend just started her very own YouTube channel and she just uploaded her very first episode. So I'm going to link it in the description below and I want you guys to click that. Subscribe if you feel like it, but please leave her a comment telling her that she's doing a good job because, again, this is the first time she's ever done anything like this and I think she crushed it. So let me know what you think and go ahead, leave her a comment, and if you guys want to subscribe, we'd all really appreciate it. All right, let's get into the episode. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and today we have a very significant, very big piece of news in the horological sphere. And when I say it's a big piece of news, I'm not talking about, oh my God, Rolex just released another batch of sports watches, kind of like the same ones we've been seeing for the last 100 years. No, this is actually very cool for vintage watch enthusiasts and modern watch enthusiasts. This is a very, very interesting kind of pivotal point for a few watchmakers that have very big names. We're going to talk about all of this today. It is 1:58 p.m. Let's get down to business. So of course I'm talking about Breitling's acquisition of Universal Genève. Now, to the novice watch enthusiast, you may have never heard of Universal Genève, and I don't really blame you because that watchmaker has been defunct for quite some time. But for the vintage enthusiast, you'd know that Universal Genève is a powerhouse, a very big heavy hitter in the watch game. And let's say you don't even care about vintage watches and you only care about modern pieces. Well, you've probably heard of Gerald Genta and some of the watches he's designed. We're going to throw up some pictures of these right here. Yeah, some pretty significant, very popular, coveted watch designs. Well, Gerald probably wouldn't have been who he was without Universal Genève and his development of the Universal Genève pole router. This is a watch that utilized a micro rotor, and it's one of my favorite dress watches. I don't currently own one. I've actually sold one through the Time Teller shop, and I've had the pleasure of selling a few different Universal Genèves through the Time Teller shop. But one day, I'm going to find the perfect example of a pole router for my own collection because that's easily one of my favorite watches ever. And what's interesting about this current acquisition from Breitling is that Breitling is well known as a chronograph watchmaker, right? They have numerous chronographs that I would argue is really, what they are known for. Like Breitling's flagship watch is the Navitimer, which is one of the most prolific chronographs ever. And guess what? I mean, Universal Genève, they are known as a chronograph watchmaker. Like, I understand the pole router is not a chronograph, but they're tri-compacts pieces, and some of the pieces they made right before they kind of officially went defunct are absolutely, like, well-known, coveted chronographs. So I think this is pivotal and kind of a very interesting point in time, no pun intended, for the watch world, because I don't think this is like going to make or break Breitling, but I think this can either go very right or very wrong. And I'm thinking it's going to go right because Breitling, I like Breitling. I own a Navitimer. I really am a big fan of a lot of the watches they put out, and I have faith that they are acquiring this defunct brand, and hopefully we can see Breitling's prowess of, chronograph watchmaking kind of transfer over to Universal Genève, and we might see new tri-compacts chronographs, and maybe we can see a modern built kind of reissue pole router. I think that would be so cool. So people have been asking me if this is a mistake on Breitling's part, and I don't think it is, but there is a way that this could go wrong. And the way this could go wrong is if Breitling acquires Universal Genève and just starts putting out the ugliest, crappiest pieces ever, because then it'll show some really bad decision making on Breitling's part, but also it's just sullying a really, really kind of horologically significant name that is Universal Genève. But I have faith that Breitling has acquired them in good faith. So guys, I'm not going to spend too much more time talking about the history of Universal Genève because I actually already made an episode. I think I titled it What Happened to Universal Genève, and we explore kind of the beginning and then it going defunct, and you can go ahead and take a look at that episode. I'm going to be linking it up in the corner. But yeah, let me know what you think about this acquisition. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Are you as excited about it as I am? Let me know there, and I will talk to you in the comments. And again, I want to thank you so much for supporting my girlfriend over on her brand new channel, because this is the first time she's ever put herself out there like this, and she did a very good job for her first time. So go ahead, subscribe over there, and tell her the Time Teller sent you. All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.